Previously on Test C Teams.
Now we listen to this one, but not this one. Why is this? His brain.
I can't argue with that.
But I will.
But I will, and I start now. We were supposed to find an altar. This isn't an altar.
Technically, we have to fool luck into believing that we require it. Which is...
What is
At the
the
end of
best
the
place
day.
to trick a god? Is it this road? North? Okay.
Outside the ring of the fire and the gathered throng seems to have a woman made entirely of shadow. So you'll like look to another tree and she's in that tree. And then you'll look to another tree and see her behind that tree.
No, she's bad, and she wants me to
Scrape.
die. No, she can't. She can't get me. She can't get me. Does she see me? Do you think she sees me? Do you see her? Do you see her?
Do not.
You see it looks like a gigantic white bat
Hell yeah.
that just streaks from one of these hills to the right,
Oh man.
streaks across the sky into one of these other rocky peaks. You're starting to think as you sort of trudge forward atop the snow, you've reached the stone face faster than you expected. And as you examine that stone face, it becomes clear that it's actually rippling muscle bound up in front of it with glittering geometric scales.
Time is the enemy, the past, it threatens the fastest weapon. You wouldn't make it past a second, and that's the question. Play it brash and reckless, or choose a cautious solution you thought was prudent. In any sepulcher, pulchritude will become the putrid. It's that wealth that I'm pursuing. No mountain too steep or dungeon too deep to send expendable marks up to the top of the peak or beneath. They see you bleed, they come like sharks to it, while I swim in that money bin like Carl Barks drew it. So send your national parks druid, I'll send him home in a natural box with a closed top and most of the parts included. Save your breath for a cleric confessor. Death is a lesson and life is a tenured professor. But if you're seeking my official advice, sign on the dotted line initially twice.
Get in there.
Yeah, you smell rich.
Yeah.
What is
Should I
happening?
wash them? Yeah.
Is this the episode?
Hello,
Are we live?
I am Tycho Brahe of Penny Arcade
You know what I did
Hacks.
this morning?
I don't.
Now that you've smelled them, do you
We're
want me
done.
to tell you?
Yeah.
No, I don't. That's
Save
the
it.
last
Save
thing
it.
I want. It had a richness like ambergris.
Yeah.
Hello, I am Tycho Brahe. Shush.
That's a good compliment. Once you find out, you're going to be amazed.
Dump it.
Episode 5. What did Ryan do this morning?
Hello, I am Tycho Brahe of Penny Arcade and PAX. I'm also a Minifest Hereward Drawn CEO of Acquisitions Incorporated. But today, I'm your internet friend, Jerford K. Horcrims. I'm here to run a game of Dungeons and Dragons for my friends, specifically these friends, in these specific guises. To my right, he's the Owl Boy. Turn a scowl to joy. It's still.
Yeah.
What did Still do this morning?
We don't know.
His little wing
Stay
tits
tuned.
smell so good.
It's a long episode.
To the right of my right, once more with feelings,
Hi.
it's Prism.
Yes, that's right. You know autographs, not
You're the real hero.
Flash.
Oh, yeah.
This is something we could make happen.
Now you.
Now you. All right, now, to my left, it's been 1 week since we've seen you. It's been a 10-day. Well, so are you coming in for like an auxiliary?
I
It's
can only
like a
get one.
supplemental. Yeah. Just
That's
in
friendship.
case.
Tertiary
That's friendship.
bicep kiss. To the left of my left, more like thirst from the quiver. It's first from the quiver.
Me? Wow. right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go from now to meow. What? What's the thing?
I don't know.
I couldn't find the negative. It was like, wow, that's good though. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Nothing there.
From na to nya.
Hey, that was honestly legitimate.
I'm retired.
No, I
Man
said
fried.
We need you for one more.
okay, fair enough. Come back on stage. One last encore. Now, it is incumbent upon me, as your humble dungeon master, to thank our stalwart allies, Elderwood Academy, Level Up Dice, Idle Champions team, for the continued support. Thank you so much. Now, we have our new mechanism. It's the Lore Monger. Fill up character bars, get rich lore. This week, a special treat. The Lore Monger this week is Chris Stroud.
What?
As first from the quiver.
What?
Surprise.
That special cat that offers so much to each game. No doubt their insights will be a delight for all. So fill the lore meters, get lore from Chris as quiver.
You gotta do better than me, though.
All right, I'll see.
You will see said lore in the overlay info box as well as on the Acq Inc. site at acq-inc/cteam/lore, where you have feasted on it before. Now, .com web, org.
Gov.
GoDaddy, I think.
Go daddy.
It's one's birthday.
GeoCities.
Now, below, Friendster, below, check out the image for the custom Cthulhu Elderwood Academy item
Oh, you gotta.
we will be giving away in chat on the
saw it
first
earlier.
cauldron tip.
I was blown away.
And for the second, if you would please handle this.
Why do you keep asking him to handle it? You know what he's gonna do
He's
to
got
it.
stankin'.
Actually, you know what? No, you're
No, you already
something
did it.
weird
I
about.
already did it.
There's something rich.
That's not the one that's like a.
This is
for
the one
display
you will be
only.
mailed.
That's the floor model.
And it's gonna smell like my
It's gonna
hands.
smell like Ryan's weird fingers.
And you're not gonna know why.
What is it?
If you want to smell what I smelled, fill the cauldron a second time so that we can give away this level up dice. Now it's a mystery set. Don't shake it too much. And certainly don't express the dice.
Now, the mystery is not the dice. The mystery
do this.
is.
Nothing comes out of a
the
lore.
odor.
Handle
Don't
it.
show them.
No, that's a mystery bag.
Got a
God damn it.
label.
Don't do that.
Anyway,
Wow.
I know what I'm
that
doing,
came out,
right?
I think, a lot more sultry than you meant.
Don't you dare do that.
Remember this?
Kate, when he moves into the lower register.
I know, it's upset. I'm sweating.
No, you know what? You know what I want to do? Whatever he says.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Or
Well, that's
not, or
good.
not
Then
do
it doesn't
that.
happen. Yeah.
Do or not
Perfect.
do.
It's what I requested.
Give it back. Josh, if we could please disinfect this sack,
A breeze.
if you will.
I know
Now,
you're all joking, but you're right, and you should.
but what
when I
have-
tell you, it's gonna blow your mind.
unctuous,
When I tell
zesty.
you what these fingos have seen this morning,
There was a hint of rind. Yeah, so now I got you. Now there's interest.
Wait a minute.
If I know Ryan, it's like I made artisanal breakfast guacamole
Oh
with
no,
my
no,
hands.
exactly. Like
Ambergris and rind?
Yeah, that's the kind of
like
shit
the
he's
New
getting up
Yorkers
to
say.
lately.
no, it's like straight up Whole Foods. You know what I mean?
Whole Foodsian.
Like
Positive.
leaning into it.
Positively Whole Foods again.
Now, it should be said that when last we saw our heroes, that's Ryan's thing.
Yeah, I know.
everyone's stealing my things. I have
When-
so precious few.
You've stolen our innocence a lot today already. so it's-
exactly.
about.
Only Jerry.
We've been corrupted. When last we saw our heroes, they had found something novel.
Oh, is it a big long book?
Hemingway?
Yeah. How many pages?
Wait, here we go.
Here we go.
Every single word a joke.
It's
The bits are rolling.
it's outsider art.
Oh,
It was found. Anyway,
driftwood.
yeah.
Driftwood, but googly eyes are on it.
Author entirely eaten
quite
by
novel.
cats.
Oh,
No, eaten down to the bones. So it should be said that our stalwart heroes have discovered what could be. I feel like there's two basic interpretations, right? That we could that we could arrive at given the information that we have so far. Just to refresh everyone's memory. Obviously, the revered Shadow Council is perfectly, One Love, is perfectly synchronized with the game state. But for the players' use, let me say this. It could be after you were traveling in the whiteout, increasingly dire winter conditions. It could be that Quiver simply misjudged how far the party had traveled in the ice and snow and did reach the cliff face early.
Right.
Or let's break down some of the visual details. Geometric crystalline scales climbing up a kind of sheer angled face, glinting at the very edges with frost. Now it rises up higher than can be truly observed under these visibility conditions. But that's the game state. That's what we know so far. Hopefully nothing bad will happen, but just for your use, that's the stimuli I can provide.
Yeah, as I recall, had I not cast Pass Without Trace, which I hope is more. Yeah, it's on there. So I had done that.
So I really can.
So I really can do it with no trace.
Yay!
Trace free.
But I don't know if that helps or does anything, because at the moment of basically
Contact.
standing a paw out through this thick, dense snow,
Yeah.
and then touching this and realizing there's a pattern to it, and it rises up. I want to say that I do the thing that cats do when you hide a cucumber behind them.
So you essentially achieve orbit.
Yeah, there's a little leap. Leap back into that soft snow.
Hold on,
You've never seen the videos? You've never seen
Hide
the
a cucumber
videos?
behind a
It's a
cat?
snake.
Oh.
They don't know what it is.
Yeah,
And
you
it
had a cucumber behind a
freaks
cat, they go
them out.
crazy.
I don't know that reference.
No. I mean, so just
it.
for the use of the Shadow Council, obviously, they fucking shoot into the air,
Oh, really?
like 5-6 feet straight up.
Stories.
They go crazy.
Every time.
stop.
Every cat, every time.
For some reason, there's a huge mythology of this.
That's
content.
hilarious.
I know.
Never heard of it.
I know, the internet.
The cucumber's the one.
What are they thinking next?
What do you think of next? This is great.
What I'm saying is that for the purposes of the game, Quiver shoots into the air.
There's a cucumber. All right.
Yeah.
I attack the cucumber.
I jump up into the dragon's
Fucking
mouth
19.
and chewed immediately.
So you leap up and back, twisting in midair as you do so, in slow motion for cinematic purposes.
I'm gonna do the perfect Avengers landing on my run.
Man, I wish. Oh yeah, okay, we can do that. You're that close.
Oh yeah, it's right behind you.
Incredible.
We're holding hands.
But you achieve sufficient height not to see a face. No, not to see a face, but to see two burning turquoise lights sort of sparkling and gleaming through the mist. That's the sufficient. If you could please give me an acrobatics roll, just so that we know what
Gotta be
happens
good at
next.
I'm pretty good at it. I'm not good at rolling, but that's gonna be a +3 is 8. You can enjoy a sweet 11.
A sweet 11, you land for the first time ever
Oh no.
directly back on your ass, seated as though for the dark play that is about to be held.
Tailbone shattered.
Do we all see these lights
The
too?
tail bent.
No, they are up high.
Oh, they're up too high.
They are up too high, obscured by this potentially magical weather.
Uh-oh.
I don't think so.
I thought about it. Nope.
Real raggy.
And now, with more time, you can see that, like, tucked in and under these scales, some of which have some of which are new, gleaming, and fresh, but some are due for a shift. No doubt there's a brand new one ready to take its place just below. But you can see a not insignificant number of bones and skulls almost caught underneath it, unkempt, if you will.
We're looking at bones of prey? Regular old standard dug a deer
prey?
bone?
Would you call
Yeah, would you call this prey?
Is it what?
Or is it like a skull, like a human skull going, not the scales?
A lot of cats.
No.
It's my nightmare.
If you were to,
It's not a dragon, it's Alf.
yeah, it's just cat. It's the cat's natural enemy. Elf references. That's why
I loved that.
That's why they show up. Vichyssoise. No, it's like this. You
Deep cut.
You can
could
laugh about that
definitely
for the next
Yeah.
10 minutes. Easy.
you could definitely find something that you would consider to be a humanoid jawbone.
Yeah.
But you feel like the bulbous part of the skull might have a hard time getting purchased
Sure.
under there. We're talking about it's a lot. Like you have the majesty and grandeur of this more or less elemental force commingled with bachelor tier self-care.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate to see it.
You know what I mean?
It's got one towel.
Raggedy. Yeah.
But it's a big towel.
No bed frame.
It's it's like the sail of a
Mattress
ship.
on the floor.
One set of sheets.
Nightstand is the
Just
box
the
for
top
sheets.
sheet. No fitted sheet.
No, on laundry day, it looks like no one lives in the apartment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, once a month.
Yeah.
Somebody move out?
The shirts, they stand up.
On their own.
Laundry day is just spraying it with Febreze, let's be honest.
Swagger
No.
bomb.
No, they think that they're doing a good job. Laundry day is like they go in and they just plug in the Glade thing. And they change the Glade.
Yeah. They changed the
They use
Glade.
a fresh Glade. And they're like,
Willing to do that.
all right.
Yeah.
And they're like, this could be the night. This is it.
Gotta be fresh. Blade
Sorry
fresh.
to all the men in their 20s, but you know we're right.
Yeah, I mean, this is prophecy.
This is a reminder to change your Glade.
Yeah. Can we get
Fine,
a little
more towels.
a little graphic that says
Yeah, so this is
Sponsored by Glade.
it's sponsored by Glade. Again, obviously, we want to thank our stalwart allies Glade at Procter & Gamble.
plug it in? Plug it in. So I am,
Release.
So you're looking up.
so I'm looking up and like scrambling backwards, partly to see if I can get my crossbow from
Just
underneath
on your
me.
back.
And there's no way to do it. Has the dragon is it pivoted down?
No, it seems unimpressed.
Pretty sure we think this is a big bat. Still.
That's true. I didn't see a face yet.
Could be a white drake. I mean, who
I
knows?
don't know. I don't know what that is.
Weirm.
You're an urban ranger, so what of dragons do you know?
Dragonborn.
This is a big lighthouse, I guess.
Yeah.
Somebody stuffed bones in. It's probably
Look at
to
this
shore
giant
it up.
apartment complex.
Yeah, what is this, cell phone tower?
Just trying to get up to code.
Yeah, that's not licensed work.
These are lights so a plane doesn't hit it.
So yeah, give the bones a pat. No, I am.
It's so many. Sorry.
Once in the snow, realizing that whether the dragon has seen me or is just not choosing to do anything, and now I've cast my eyes back toward where the party is. Where are they?
Well,
We're back there.
yeah. I mean, they're
Like right immediate?
Yeah. No, I mean, it could be a situation where it's like you jump and then you're scrambling back. You might scramble back even through your allies.
Between Yitzman's
I
legs.
was gonna say, yeah, if I'm there, I'll scramble back and then just continue.
There he goes. Probably not great sign.
I said this.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
I said we shouldn't come here. I'm glad that you confirmed what I said originally. This was a bad idea. There's a big scary bat in there. Let's go away.
To be clear, this big bat is seated on the ground, essentially. It's just hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And
Yeah,
what better way to show need than to be almost eaten by giant bat?
I follow you as you scramble away. And whoever's next, whoever wants to go in there and get scared. Yeah?
I dare you to do
Yeah?
it. You won't do it. Go get scared.
Oh, no. Being frightened causes wrinkles. I would never.
I try not to emote. I am not scared of anything, and I will clip clop. Well, I guess it's the snow. Trip trop.
Crunch, crunch.
Crunch my way up to where.
No. I
Yes.
wasn't enough to eat.
Yes.
But all together, you know what I mean?
I am too much to eat.
I guess it's turning Italian a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
It's fantasy.
Oh.
It
it's
can morph.
Mediterranean.
It's
It's okay.
they all border the
Udana,
same
manja,
sea. You know?
lamena.
I stand in a power stance with my hands on my horse hips, and I look at this giant bat, at whatever I can see of it.
Absolutely. The giant bat lowers these two glittering blue lights, sweep down through the swirling mist, and its face, which is larger than your body, is very, very close.
Okay. Does it look like a bat face?
No, you know about bats because bats have a ridiculous nose,
I do. They're so cute.
right? This is
That's all I know.
pokey, sharp.
That's
there is
flat. This
Gumby's
sharp.
friend.
long and
Like a horse. It's a big horse.
Speak like?
Beak-like?
yeah, beaky. There is an accretion of icicles,
Oh.
almost like a beard that comes down, sharp spikes all the way up the snout and over the back of the head.
I will say, growing up in the desert, I have never experienced an encounter with anything like this.
I think that's fair.
There's like, maybe I've heard stories about big sandworms or whatever, but I definitely have never seen them before. And so I am unequipped for this encounter emotionally and mentally. So what happens is I start speaking Sylvan, which is the only other language that I speak. And I don't know if this creature, whatever it is, can speak it, but it probably doesn't speak Common, and the only other thing I know is Sylvan. So in Sylvan, I have the same accent, and I say, greetings. May the sands always find you when you most need them. And I had no idea if it's gonna know what I said, but I'm trying. I'm communing.
It is not a comfort. In almost any other context, if your interlocutor branches into a smile,
Yes.
this would be considered a positive development.
Right.
This smile is it's imagine if a shark could open its mouth and then look into a hall of mirrors. It is a geography of torment and anguish. And this smile splits the mouth up front, and it goes on for 2 or 3 seconds longer than it should.
Okay.
It's grisly.
Okay, I don't love it.
And
Are those bears?
yeah. And it says, God damn it, Ryan. Honestly, it was good. It took me seconds. I was like, I'm sorry, I was like scared of the fucking bat.
Yeah, I'm
For as
scared
long
of
as you
that.
know. And the smile reaches back too far. Back to some stretching membrane at the corner of the mouth.
Gross.
And it says, I mean, I know what you said.
Hey, bud. Hey, bro.
I know what you said. This is in common.
Oh, in common.
I know that, all of it, but I think that some of the others might not know what you said. So if you could say it again, but in common or draconic.
Tell me, like, the breath situation, the volume of this voice, like, it's gotta be crazy, right?
It's only the cold air that is keeping this thing from smelling like just an abattoir. Like it's only the natural refrigeration of this realm.
It's an abattoir.
That's a place where people get fucked up.
Did you write a book? No. Relax.
Chopped. That's when you chop people.
Yeah.
Chop them up.
Sick fucks. Why you know that word?
Just like the,
That's a great word.
Gross.
Perverts.
yeah.
Call it a chop-up place, like we all do.
Yeah.
Mr. Fancy Frenchman.
Don't put it in French.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
sounds beautiful.
I know
Yeah.
what you said, but if you could say it in English.
Right.
Ooh la la.
Yeah,
No,
we
Mr.
need
Frenchman.
it- Look,
I mean-
this side of the table, we need it in common.
need it in common.
Also.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right.
this,
We don't speak Sylvan.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna put it in your garage? It's a fucking car hole. That's a Simpsons joke. Don't smile.
well, there's also some Paul F. Tompkins stuff we could do.
We could.
The value papers, the go away hole. Now, it's just like connecting. There's nothing like hygiene of any kind. It's just sinews, bits of meat just inside this mouth. It is a ruin. It is a dental apocalypse. You know that bacteria is forming. You know plaque is a concern.
I'm very well educated on dental
Only we
hygiene.
had someone in this party that was really into clean teeth and spoke Draconic.
If
Damn.
only.
I know.
Well,
I mean, I know, but I'm concerned about.
oh, an incredible point, and I completely just turn around, and I face all of you. Although two of you may be on my back.
No, we're
Still.
skittering away.
You're scared. Okay, are you also skittering, Prism?
No, I never skitter.
Never scared. Okay.
I slither, if anything.
Okay, so I try to take you all in eyeballs, and
Enchanté serpentine pattern.
and I say, I have greeted large pointy bat and said a traditional greeting of the desert, which is
That's what I heard.
to also, and I gesture friendly to this monster, like that you always find sand where it doesn't really translate. It's much more beautiful in Sylvan, but you look for sand, basically.
You like sand a lot.
Excuse me?
Don't you dare with me.
Yeah.
You adopted the darkness.
Anyway, that is what I've said. And would anyone else like to say anything to large pointy bat?
Just look up at the large pointy bat. Just look at it up at him. I'm just like, pleasure to meet your acquaintance. You're so such a presence. So big.
You're so.
You're huge right now.
Got a heck of an energy.
So
Feel that.
I'm trying to match it.
as soon as you begin to speak, it turns too fast.
Like 2 frames.
Yeah. It's like when they catch the arrow. It's like right then, and then it begins to unfold itself, like instinctively. It isn't even trying to do it. It's just this has occurred to it, and there is no mental structure that keeps it from doing what it wants to do. So this is obviously an intelligent creature, but this movement is animal. I need you to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
I'm fine with this. I hope I make it because Prism would be absolutely into this. Okay. Yikes. Oh no, it's a 17 or a 7.
I hope this doesn't
17.
I hope this doesn't awaken something.
No.
7. Prism.
Does. Okay. So
It
splendor. Splendor.
the world around you disappears. Like you feel like you are on a stage, and it might even be that you wind back through a few other memories of being on stage. It's the stage fright moment expanded fractally until it dominates you.
I'm having a bad trip.
So you don't sense the presence of your allies even. And the voice is like a whisper. And it says, I don't think I've ever eaten one of you.
That's just a fact about what's going on with this guy. That's not a threat.
And then it comes in so close, and it's like a wind when it inhales, and then it just clicks its tongue against the roof of its mouth.
Okay.
That's just its way of saying, like, oh, I've never met a screenwriter before.
I'm gonna say so in her state, she's kaleidoscoping uncontrollably.
And its eyes are growing wide. Like this is a delight. It's like when you're watching the lean cuisine spin in the microwave.
Just the epitome of delight.
The most delicious thing you can think of.
And it's like, and it's like the timer is going down. It's almost time to eat.
The Hot Pocket is just spinning.
Oh, and it's too hot now. It's messed up.
It's gonna burn your
It's
mouth.
gonna be dry.
It's gonna be frozen in the middle. But a good frozen.
Okay, hang on, wait 1 second.
Yes.
Bite.
Revamp it for you.
Oh, I know, I love it. Okay, great. Okay, so this is happening. I'm feeling so sure. Okay, I've never eaten something like you. Yes. Instinctively, it's like robotic. Like she's not even trying to be like anything. She goes, well, yeah, I'm, one of a kind. And she's like stammering. There's no presence here. There's no one to see her. There's no one to witness.
Right, exactly.
And so it's
There's
like
no
just kinda
observer.
falling. Right. It's just kind of all falling to the wayside, and that is causing more this anxiety. And she goes, I really didn't think it was gonna go like this here.
They never do.
Well, I guess I just didn't think I'd be a first course.
Fucking amazing. So it's the strangest combination. Like there's clearly an intellect. Like you're clearly talking to an entity that is conscious. But its next maneuver is to roll over onto its back, like trees crack. There's a lessening of this impenetrable weather. It rolls onto its back and it just scratches against the stony, snowy ground with its wingtips. And it says, they're so rich.
They're so rich. They're so rich.
Every day, it's just town after town. Now, it's just town, town. It's nothing. It doesn't satisfy at all anymore.
10, 9, 8.
And Prism goes, well, I don't play the same town twice in a row. That would be ridiculous. Seems to me you need a change of pace.
It finishes its roll over, and now it's almost like a cat. It has the 2 paws out front. Its body is long, clawed wing tips over the shoulder, and it's just like moving the paws a little bit.
Making biscuits in the snow.
Just, and it's just like, I think a little run would make you so tender.
You think a little run would make us so tender?
Can we all hear this?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was gonna say, I'm
I
like,
wasn't sure if this
No,
is like a
it's
one-on-one.
it's a whisper. Yeah, it's at a whisper, but this thing's whisper is over the whistling wind of the forest.
can I can't see anybody else though.
Well, you're not aware of them. You know intellectually that they're there.
Right, okay.
But it's the spotlight of its awareness is overwhelming.
Great. Okay, so I am wrecked fully once he mentions running, because 1, that is physical exertion, a thing that I hate, and 2, dying, another thing that I hate and would like to avoid at all costs. So I start talking, but not necessarily to the dragon, and I oh God, what do I say? Oh, I should make something up. And I say, you know, it's funny. I thought someone, you know, so imposing, such as yourself, you're bullying such little creatures, and oh my God, you just have no idea what we're capable of. Like, this is not going to go the way that you think, and I'm excited for you to find out just what horrific things we're capable of. And she just like starts going on, and it gets like a little more grotesque. She's like really, it should be complimentary to the team, but saying oh yeah, like, you know, like, oh, just really funny things come in small packages. Like, you know, like the cat, he can hit his mark from anywhere. Once you start flying, that's really it for you. So are you gonna chase us on foot? Well, I don't know if you saw the bird's little friend. I wouldn't want, or am I soft parts? No, certainly not. And well, I wouldn't call her a horse person to her face, but very fast runner. So yeah, you could get me, but you contend with the rest of them. That's something else. And I've done this. I, mostly talking to them, have done my best version of a motivational speech. So all of those up to 5 creatures that can hear me, they get 5 temporary hit points. Who cares about that?
Oh, nice. This is part of your tail?
Actually, this is my spell, motivational speech. But you will have advantage on all wisdom saving throws. Nice. If you're hit by an attack, you have advantage on the next attack roll you make. And once you lose the temporary hit points, the spell will end for you.
Say we get temporary hit points?
You get 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
But even if I die, here, tragically, they'll leave and tell my story, and I will live on in the annals of history. Ha.
Okay. While all this is going on,
I too.
I have so many things. So
Do it.
I think when this creature tells us to run, I want to make. Still, where are you?
I'm with.
Where
You guys are in the snow, like
over.
a ways away.
I was gonna
Okay.
say, so like at this point, I've composed myself, and I'm laying down like a marksman in the snow with the crossbow readied, and I'm just trained on that. Any eyeball I can see, any fleshy part. What do you say to this still? We're like close to it.
I was saying, yeah, I'm still. I guess we're the farthest away. that?
Yeah, you can.
If you've scrambled back behind Yitzbin, then yes.
I'm just saying prayers to Timora.
Nice.
And I'm saying, we can still use some help.
Right.
We really need help. We shouldn't have come here, and we really need help.
We really messed this up.
We're really in need. This is pretty much textbook case of need here.
So while Prism is doing a very good job of distracting this creature,
Yes.
because with its one-on-one attention that it is now paying to her, I like that like careful deer in the snow kind of like tiptoe over to the small ones. And I get down on my little forelegs. I'm like, we are going to have to run. Please get aboard the Yitzbin now. All aboard. Toot toot. Train rolling out. Out.
I plan to shoot all the way down. On my way down its throat, I will be shooting.
Excellent plan. But for now, please get aboard. Yitzbin about to run.
We need bites.
Much faster than you two can.
I will be shooting, you will be kicking.
Absolutely. You are rear gunner. And then once the two of them have scooped themselves up on board, I am going to start running, and I am going to run straight past Prism and like football grab you on my way.
Well, I never. No.
If that's okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I consent to being saved.
Right. Now, in the context of a D&D action turn, which I know we're not an initiative yet, I have another thing that I want to do, but I want to make sure, do I have a bonus action still available at this moment, or was that too many things?
No, so this is the thing that I will tell you. It doesn't give a shit
About bonus actions.
I'm just saying that it doesn't. You could cook a 10-course meal. Like you think that you are below its notice.
Yes.
Arms are too short to box
Right.
with God.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Do you want to do something preparatory?
Yeah,
It
basically.
it wants you to do this.
Okay, it wants me to make it a little difficult, play hard to get. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
It subscribes to some very novel OnlyFans.
Okay, great. Okay, so then in that case, what I would like to do is, as I bend down to grab Prism and scoop,
So your prism scoop has been engaged.
you're like, you're cradled like a baby. Feel free to hold onto the neck, and then with the other hand, I punch down into the snow and cast Erupting Earth. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in that area I choose a point. So
Yeah.
I'm punching into the ground because I am trying to make it look like this is my muscles doing this, obviously.
Your strength is
Yes.
such.
My strength is so strong, and then the point that I am choosing is the area that we're about to, like the space between the space between us and this pointy bat has now become a fountain of churned earth and stone. It's not an attack. Like I'm not trying to hurt the dragon, but I am trying to make it difficult terrain.
Yeah. Is churned earth not stone?
Is churned earth not stone? And so that is what I'm hoping is going to give us a little bit of a head start, assuming this thing needs to like run in order to take off or whatever
Yeah.
it needs to do. But that ground, I'm like that's going to be tougher. Hopefully.
How fast do you move?
40.
All right.
I assume we've established at this point that I'm the fastest.
I take
and
flight.
strongest.
No, I fly at 50.
Smartest.
So I fly.
I feel like I can
ahead.
go faster than that.
You
too.
fly 50?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay.
Just get.
So I start flying.
You're only 30, bud.
I start
Double
leaving you
my
all
speed
behind.
in combat.
Oh, you can dash in combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you take to the air. Everyone has plans to get away from this. Beneath the snow falls away into the disturbed earth between you and the bat. Now, and as you take a few steps in the snow and leap into the air, you see the sword fling itself at this almost like a delaying action, fling itself at the dragon.
Okay.
It's a dragon?
Yeah, it turns out. And as the black sword flies toward its face, it pinches it between two claws.
Oh, man.
And the sword, to its credit, is continuing to fling itself toward it.
Yeah.
And it takes it and hurls it away.
Well, there's that problem.
In which direction?
Right up.
Just off to the
Direction
side.
of into your body.
It like just in the same. The motion is the same as like a Snickers wrapper. It's just we're done with this. It doesn't really. It's not a concern for us. It's an irrelevant piece of garbage.
Do you remember when I was talking shit to a thing that turned out to be a dragon, and also forgot, not that it matters, that we're not the same level as the other characters.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
I was
man.
looking at my kit, and there's just I could shoot an arrow.
I know. I'm like looking. I'm like, what spells here are good? And it's like humanoid, humanoid, humanoid. I'm like,
You'll notice Yitzbin came to this conclusion a few moments before the rest of you.
Hubris.
Fast, like basically instantly.
Yeah, there's like two modes. There's this is too big,
I got 3 looks.
and that's it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, running is one of Yitzbin's many physical specialties.
Just sort of chasing you, carried by the winter winds, is the phrase, did you know terror has a taste?
Terror is the greatest spice.
In theaters now.
You'll know
In a world.
taste
You'll
of terror.
You'll be scared and eating.
You'll hate it. You're not gonna like
I
it.
like
You won't like any of it.
I like the idea that as we're galumphing, you're flying, maybe you're dashing. You're always dashing, obviously.
No, I've taken your advice and I've like set up on your
Rear gunner.
cheeks.
Nice.
And I'm trying to
Yeah.
like
I'm
just
trying to
in
hold her.
case.
I'm trying
Yeah.
to hold her steady, but she thick.
There is a great rush of wind behind you. And for a moment, the weather absolutely parts around this thing, and you can see it in its entirety. And it is,
I can't. You can.
yeah, you can't. It's like it's like the way that you can feel like the sun on the back of your neck. You know that there is a threat behind you.
Yeah, I know, Jerry.
It's a
Got
dragon.
it. Yeah. Got it. Yeah, figured that one out. Thank you. You so
Not a bat.
you might be able to peek, but Yitzbin's like eyes front. So anybody who's looking back sees this majestic sight.
I do see it. I was gonna say, actually, I feel like I've like switched around to the back, and I'm just like trying to like keep quiver in, like I'm holding quiver in place, and I'm like got my legs like wrapped around your human part, so I'm
Yeah.
just like, gotcha.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's go.
That's probably good, honestly.
Shawl wrapped around.
Otherwise, you could
tied
get
it
the
down.
claws stuck in there.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
possible.
trying to steady the marksman.
Good news. It is so large. There's no way I can miss.
Don't.
I can hit any part of it without looking.
So it is now fully over, just casting a great shadow upon the group as it sails o'erhead. Do you think that you could probably take a shot at it? Like, and it's like occasionally bones, bones become like
fall from-
through the undulation of its belly in flight. There's just just occasionally there's a femur.
Yeah. How I was gonna say like was how much blood was also there. Maybe it's just eaten a town, and then that's just part of how it cleans itself. It
Yeah,
just flies
yeah.
and works everything out.
Yeah, and this
Scrapes the tree line.
Yeah, exactly. But this process is now underway. You feel like this is the sort of thing there might be a folk legend about?
Oh yeah.
You look for one loose scale.
Something like that. That's a great hook.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so I remember as part of First from the Quivers generation, like the idea of him being a Colossus slayer, but a slayer of businesses.
Yeah.
Like each one is an entity that can be stalked and its supply lines cut and it followed out until you put it to its death. So I think
Corporate assassin.
it's accurate
Basically.
that, yes. So it's accurate that I would be looking for any, like I was looking at the eyes. Am I going to be able to do anything if I put one up its nostril? Can I make a shot like this?
No, you can absolutely try to make a shot,
Yeah,
and then
I'm
I will catalog its results.
Yeah, let's make this attempt. Oh, wait. There's more.
If you act now,
I don't remember if I cast Hunter's Mark or not.
you
It's going to
did.
do an extra 1d6. I cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh.
But I didn't cast anything on this guy. But I already have advantage, though. So does that confer more advantage?
No, it's
Oh yeah.
All right.
mega advantage.
Yeah.
Roll as many times as
Super
you want until you hit.
Until you get whatever
let's-
sounds good to you.
All right, I'm going to try and fire a bolt into its nostril.
Oh my god.
It's the deepest I
most
can get.
tender.
I doubt that he's flying with his mouth open. So let's see.
20.
What? What?
Oh,
I couldn't see what it was, and I was like,
20.
"That's either a 1 or a 20."
it's some kind of a blotch. No.
So cool.
It's
Dude, this is a great character moment.
This is the kind of character I wish Cthulhu was, because they...
Please take this token.
Oh my god. Oh man, these coins aren't worth anything, dude.
No, it's like
We're not with you.
No, take this token, and I will explain what it is for in a future game.
oh.
I'll
That
place
is
it here.
really, really cool.
It's for merchandise, I know.
Yeah, exactly. It's
in the store.
usable in the store.
Available now.
10%
Stop.
off any shirt you want.
Stop by our Waterdeep location.
Penny Dash Arcade Store.
Well, yes, also we have that as well.
All right, let's remember what I can do. So yeah, so this is a 28. Not that you need the number for a 20.
Make it a 50. Who
Yeah,
cares?
it's a 50 now.
Yeah.
The arrow goes all the way through every hole.
Yep.
Sinuses cleared out. The fletching sweeps it clean. The breath.
It's like a chimney sweep, but for your sinus
right.
and brain.
And it's invigorated. All the skulls that
it-
were trapped up in there.
It kills only the evil part of the brain, and now we have a pet dragon.
Now it's a friend to us. And that's what I wanted, is a lobotomy.
We ride away.
It's our new base.
All right,
It just immediately breaks off in waves and goes away.
sorry guys, but yeah, I mean that's the
That wasn't cool of me.
that was not a bro move. It was not a bro move. But that's the overarching feeling from this thing is like the sort of bully that would like make you help them with their homework.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Like, I'll
A
beat you up, but
tactician.
not really.
Can we just for a moment, like, this is the perfect Quiver thing. Like, I'm so glad that Quiver just created on that because it's exactly what Quiver would do. Well
Yeah.
done.
Thank you.
Like in the
Thank you,
storm.
dice.
Yeah.
This die which has betrayed me so often in other circumstances.
Was saving it for this.
Your level 5 character shoots 1 crit arrow at this dragon.
Yes.
Right.
And let's see what happens.
Make it count.
Bounce off a tooth.
Well, listen, I don't know what it could do. 4 damage is the minimum, but I mean, I don't know what that does in a hole.
Ooh.
So that is a 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 inside of the
Killed him.
nose.
But you got crit damage,
Yeah.
so double that.
Yeah,
Oh, do I
exactly.
double that? Okay. So there you go.
Triple it, even.
Make it 50.
Have fun.
Make it 100. We're
Make
still
it,
fucking
make it
ways
your own.
off.
Yeah. Let's see what,
Honestly, no amount really
you know what?
matters.
It's bloodied. Go. You're still going to be a party
Bloody
wife.
nose.
Yeah. Yeah, it briefly goes.
No one's
as
ever
it
fought back
the
before.
party.
No one's ever hit me back.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Then a bigger dragon shows up.
No, that's the last thing we want here. This one's plenty big. This one is plenty big. So it strikes. I mean, and this is the crazy thing about this quiver is that it takes time. There's flight time for this. And so
And wind.
exactly, like think about the calculation It's like, think about the level of felinity, of like huntful felinity required to make this shot function.
If he thinks about it, he will have a panic attack after. So he's
Yeah, in this moment, this was the right cat. And so, I mean, after a couple, like several seconds of flight, it's almost like it's unconnected to what you did. It just seems to be, it's happening later. This is just something that happened in the sky. Maybe a lightning bolt struck from above instead. And it twists in the air. Like you see it like corkscrew in the air sideways and begin to scratch and claw and roar in mid-flight. And then you see it descend, like it begins to drop, but its trajectory is not toward the party. It leans off toward the right. And you can hear tree contact off to the side. And then you hear just the hard-edged, almost like gothic sound of the draconic language just ringing out against the stone faces, ringing out against the soft snow through the forest.
And it translates as, shit, fuck,
My nose!
ow, god damn it.
Oh, beans, dang, gosh darn. When that happens, I just like fucking squish Quiver, and I'm like, yes, yeah.
Push that cat.
I'm just like so excited. I'm like, you did it. I was right. And it's just like the double middle fingers to the dragon, like no composure. I'm like, oh, I said we were small but mighty.
I turn back to Prism and making eye contact with you, allow myself one loud purr. And then back at it. We're setting up another one.
Revving a Harley.
Yeah.
Just pulling back on it, twisting it.
Oh my God, here comes the man. Hello, man.
Man.
Hello, taxpayer.
Hello, adult
taxpayer.
man.
Oh my God.
That was delicious. I like it. So loud purr, what's the next move for Quiver?
We're still top speed.
We're still top speed. Just, I have more. and knock another one. I'm setting another one up.
I saw at least one other nostril.
Yeah. Let's find out how many. I'm gonna tear him a whole new nostril.
Exactly. So still, you're flying along.
Well, I was going to ask, where are we running in relation to the road?
Parallel.
Are we running parallel to
Yeah,
it?
I picked north.
Okay. All right. So we're still running north along the road. Okay. So we're going the direction we should be going. When the sword got flung.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
Okay.
I was gonna say. So it got flung and it was gone. And there's just when it's not there, there's just like the pit of your stomach.
Yeah.
Drops out.
Yeah. Because I was gonna. Before this happened, I was gonna peel off. So, they're like rubber banded in a way.
Yes,
right?
exactly right. Yes,
So if it
think
hasn't-
about it exactly that way.
If it hasn't started making its way back to Still's going to have to make its way back to the sword.
Yeah, no, and in fact, it's basically like you were flying sort of in a formation with your allies running alongside, and then it basically like after a few seconds of this, it like too fast. It joins you in formation, like just out of the mist. It just joins you.
It's like right before you shoot the arrow, like Still is just starting to peel off and go, we should all scatter. And then you like shoot it out of the air and it's like, never mind.
We're good.
Forget what I said.
It takes its place and then just basically follows you directly, almost like a drone or a satellite.
Yeah.
It's just connected to you with in a very specific range. Man,
Let's get more.
I was just gonna say,
DMB in here.
Dave Matthews,
Yeah.
obviously a sponsor of the
Huge
program.
sponsor, yeah.
Revered Shadow Council, may our labors please you.
Crash it in me.
Wow.
We have frail human bodies and they require maintenance, but don't go nowhere. There'll be more C-Team coming up in just a few moments. Thank you.
Ooh.
practicing.
Hello, and welcome back to Test C teams. But before we begin, our session, already in session, I'm going to read the portion of my notes from Alyssa entitled "Immediately After Mid-Episode Break."
That's now.
Behold.
You printed them out?
Yes.
Again?
Well, they were printed out for me this time. Not only is Idle Champions kicking off its Take This charity drive with Fenris the Direwolf pup, this week we are giving away a big dinar bundle featuring an unlock for Dinar Blitz N 42.
You missed it. You were over there. You missed it.
No.
What happened?
Big news.
Don't worry, I'll fill you in.
Huge news.
I'll fill you in. Okay.
Okay.
So, Yitzman, we are giving away a big dinar bundle.
How big?
Big enough.
Unclear.
Featuring an unlock.
But tantalizing.
Yes, exactly. All the same. Featuring Dinar Blitzen, 42 Dinar gold chests, which is
42.
an embarrassment of chests.
Rule 42.
What an interesting choice
You're gonna
of
bang these
number.
chests.
Is it like Hitchhiker's Guide 42 or?
It's auspicious.
Yeah.
And that's to say nothing of the exclusive golden epic.
Don't
right
say
now.
anything about it.
This is true. You know what? I'm done with it.
Yeah.
No, Alyssa would hurt me somehow, even from Australia.
This is too much value.
Exactly. But there's two of them being given out. So
Two?
great news. I know.
Two big buns?
That's what makes it so crazy.
Two big dinar buns.
That's right. An entire ass. And one of them, obviously, the next one is being given out during tabletop. Also, for Steam players, log in with your Steam account
Do it.
to unlock Dinar and 4 other champions for free.
Watch that barfy boy go.
Yeah. The best character in the game.
For free. Required
Probably.
for the most
Probably.
advanced content. Listen, I tend to see them a lot in comps, for sure. Now, when last we saw our heroes, they had purchased for themselves a brief respite from draconic enthusiasm. Yes, Prism. You are recognized by the chair.
We're continuing to run.
Oh yeah.
I assume so.
Great.
Cool. All right. Jerry.
As we're running, I just go "Ah, what a great audience. Mwah. And when I do that, I cast Silent Image, and there is because I think that we fit at least the 3 of us on Yitzhak.
We could cram into
We could cram into a 15-foot
15.
coop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Plenty of space.
Please.
To live there.
There, I make an image of us. However, this false Yitzbin has twisted an ankle, and we've stopped to attend to her, and we're so vulnerable in the snow, and we keep going.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Good thing Yitzman can't see this because
We keep going.
should stop.
What happened?
Unrealistic.
Never happened.
I do ankle mobility exercises 3 times a day to prevent this exact thing.
Fake news. No.
I love the critique. I love the critique.
So that is a
Spell.
horrifically silent image. But I also do cast dancing lights right over it, so there is just a wonderful prismatic little disco oh, you know what? It's like warning. Oh, just got the hazards on. Just don't pay attention to the, you know what? Time out, dragon.
Yeah, it's ollie oxen free.
And if for a moment this farce makes me feel better.
No, I think that's delicious. It's basically like, you know what it is? It's like, for dragons, it's like their quest indicator.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they see that twinkling over the party and they're like, yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
Hey, still, question. What you rolling a religion check for? It notified all of us.
I hit the button by accident, and I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool.
You got an 18, Jerry, so
I know. I'm like,
I think we should roleplay this.
I was scrolling, and apparently if you hit the button, it will roll for you.
So let's work that into
The fact that it
the
told
story.
everyone was pretty cool,
You got
too.
called out.
Yeah.
So you just got
All right.
got told wrong.
I mean, I just did an 18 religion check.
So let's hear the story behind this religion check.
I'm still praying to Timora.
Who's Still's deity though?
You're still dating.
Ilmater.
Ilmater.
Ilmater. All right. That's right.
Ilmater.
So not playing to Ilmater.
How it's said. That is how it's said. I looked into this a lot.
Nope.
That's how it's said.
I know. That's how it said.
It's Ilmater.
So not praying to Ilmater though.
Pray
Well,
to your
because
alma
we're
mater?
trying to find the
Sure.
gate from Timora.
Right.
Yeah.
But like you
That's
don't,
why we're on the
you
road.
don't know her. Though.
I don't know her.
don't know her.
She was in my head.
Well, I mean, for an 8,
She was telling me.
I would love it if you could just give me a little bit of your prayer to the goddess of love.
Damn it. I don't know.
Chris does it all the time.
I know.
I have to do it, and I don't do a good job.
He does a great job, Ryan, but you can do better.
I had to fumble through a 20-minute motivational speech that I
You-
inflicted on myself.
I was going to say,
you can pray
you
for 2
volunteered.
seconds.
You were like, by the way,
I had to cast the spell. What was I supposed to say? And then I said something great, and you all laughed.
You know what? I actually do want, because I need more Still personality in my
my
day.
life.
I know.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
this is an opportunity for him to shine.
Well, he has had have an ongoing dialogue with, if not Timora,
Some avatar of.
some
Yeah.
avatar exactly in his head. So he would be trying to evoke that conversational that pick the phone back up while he's flying. So maybe in his own head,
Yeah.
doing that with a giant evil sword looming. Haven't lost that, and less of a prayer and more of a trying to speak back to the voices, and just saying this. Still, the dragon's not within sight. We can still see it,
Sure, or hear it
at
at
least
least,
the damage.
Cracking.
Yeah.
The birds clearing from wherever he landed, and just with that in mind, seeing that, just saying, could really use that gate. Oh, Timora.
Whoa!
Timora.
In this head.
Love you so much. You are the best, and really need you. Love you so much.
Roll through.
Kisses and hugs. XOXO. Still.
Yours, sincerely.
Sincerely.
Very truly.
Yeah. Transcribed, not read.
Right.
Dictated, not read.
I feel like
Still.
XOXO. Well, not X's. That's too negative.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, which one's the hug?
Timora, care of Ilmater. 'Cause I don't
I
know.
don't want to make anyone mad. I'm not trying to pick favorites or anything. Also, Elmater, if you're listening and you can help, anyone who's around and listening, I'm not going to even pick favorites on if there are other gods in some sort of pantheon that want to help. I'm down for whatever.
Wow.
Anyway,
Casting about
faithful.
anyway, I'm going to a tunnel. I got to wrap this up. But I love you all. Love all gods. Goodbye.
So I
All
mean,
gods are the same to me.
to have a
Veering
cleric.
into Cthulhu's territory.
Yeah,
with this.
exactly. To have a cleric, like, not only begging the god that he thinks is helping, not only his own god, but every god, that sure sounds like somebody needs a lot of help.
Sounds like a crisis.
And I mean, there wasn't 18.
It wasn't 18, too.
Yeah. I mean, it's a baby. Sorry.
Turn my body.
So prayers?
So
we win?
yeah, basically. Oh, you rolled an 18. Yeah, you won Dungeons and Dragons.
Sorry,
Good
we
job.
did a little music video.
Yeah.
It was important.
That's fine. We can do both. You do that, we'll win.
Why does Rye like the soft voice that really throw it up for the Lord? I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
later.
It's for table talk. Yeah.
I got one look, and that's it.
All right. Well, you're continuing your adventure at top speed. You have entered a.
Highway to the danger zone.
That's not that one.
We exited it.
Well, that was the tunnel?
We got off on the
Sorry.
first
No,
exit.
we got to do another music video now.
Okay.
You planted your stone eggs in my
I
heart.
always do.
Yeah, that's very that's a key thing. So, the trees here. I mean, Walnut would love this.
Who?
Exactly.
We don't know her.
She doesn't
My
go here.
thing. I have so few things.
she would be a huge fan of this because we have moved into the forest. My children would laugh for a long time.
Okay.
I don't want any of you to do it.
Okay.
In my house, if any person says the word thick, they go, and they, right? I don't need any of this behavior. No, that's. I don't need anything that could be associated with e-boys.
Too late. That's way too late.
The forest that you were traveling through has revealed itself to be a younger portion of a much more ancient and established forest, where these trees could probably put up something of a fight.
Because what's the word that you would use to describe them?
They're robust and cylindrical.
Nubile.
That's the opposite. I like the partial.
You said young.
For the podcast. Kate was coming up close to the chin with the fingers, but couldn't quite get all the way there.
Are they telfs? Trees that like to fight?
No.
Trees that like to
Befriend?
Tilbs?
They vascular?
Yeah.
Turgid?
Trees? Question mark. I like forest.
Yeah. Are they that?
Yes.
Walnut's such a tilf, dude.
And nestled thoroughly in this arbor, in these vast wooden,
Trees.
for lack of a better term,
Really painting a picture here. I feel like I'm there.
Topped by leaves.
Imagine a tree. Okay, I can do that. Now imagine like a bunch of them. Holy shit.
Oh, we were in a curiosity shop yesterday, and Kate handed me a keychain, and it's just a crab in resin, and she goes, "You ever seen a crab?"
Oh.
Listen, I know. Yeah, I can't stress this enough. I want you guys to understand. I don't think that it's cool. Like, I don't think that it's like.
We
You
know.
know what
It
I
has
mean?
to happen. Yeah,
Yes.
you have to.
We're
yeah,
good.
I
It's
get
who
it.
you are.
I appreciate the extent to which you do endure it.
For years.
Years.
I know. That being said, I'm back on it for good or ill.
Yeah.
Said trees. There is a
Talking?
no. Not
Oh my God, let this man finish.
Should we get there? Please.
Well, here now. Here, Kate. Here. No. So this is the thing. So you actually do like it.
Yes.
You do because you keep coming back,
Yes.
and it's. Can you do me a favor right now?
Yeah. Just shut the fuck up.
No. In fact, I'm gonna ask you for the opposite. This is purely
Talk
for
the
our
fuck
friends.
more.
This is purely for our friends at home, and obviously for the podcast.
Okay.
I am trading chairs with Kate for a second.
What?
Oh.
So that you can explain.
You can fucking describe it.
Yeah.
So that
No one
you
can interrupt if you're describing fucking
that-
galaxy brain shit.
so that you can explain this forest as I would.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh my God, Jerry. Okay.
No, we have to change chairs.
Oh, we're literally changing chairs.
You have to feel it.
This is
You go there.
this is Jerry's
Is
way
this
of
what it looks
punishing
like?
me.
It's not punished.
This is weird.
Yeah.
This is the fucking weirdest thing
We're gonna make a lot of eye contact too. by the
Hello.
way.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm your fucking dad. Have you ever seen grass?
What?
You ever seen grass like the small plants
And they go up.
they come out of the ground, but just a little,
Okay.
just a little bit, not too much.
All right.
You ever seen that?
You mean like grass?
Yeah, like grass that grows out of the ground. You know what I'm talking about. You
Yeah.
guys have seen this, right?
Yeah.
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 Imagine dark grass, like brown, tall grass, tall,
grass?
Dead grass? Yeah, we
tall,
Yeah.
dead, a lot like
Oh,
dead grass.
tall, like regular
tall,
grass?
Tall,
Like this
dead
tall?
grass. No, much taller. Imagine that you are small and the grass is so large. But off of this tall, dead grass grows more smaller grass
What?
in every conceivable direction. When you gaze upward, all you see are these strands
So it's like a
of
tumbleweed.
dead grass.
So it's like Honey, I Shrunk the C Team.
Is snow? Oh, where the ants? Do we see?
But here's the great surprise.
What are the ants like?
Here's the great surprise. You have not been shrunk.
What?
You are normal size. And these plants, large.
Jerry, you sick fuck. Kate, you sick fuck. Sorry,
Large.
used to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you want us to do? Huh?
Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
we gonna do with this?
Yeah, really.
Gross. I
Large.
get it. All right.
Is that what makes
I rest my case. I rest my case.
That was a very good Jerry.
It was like, yeah.
Of course.
For the podcast, they're hugging. They're fighting. Kate's stabbing him.
I was gonna say the knives came out, but
That was
put them away.
That was
They thought better.
very good.
Thanks.
Imagine a tree.
One note needed words I didn't understand. It's
Oh,
peppered
sorry,
in there.
sorry.
I know.
I just wanted. I
or
want
make
you
one
to
up.
know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
You should have just made up a giant word, and I would have been like, all right.
That was a kindness.
Yeah.
Deciduous-sexual.
Yes. There you go.
There you go.
Yes. All right. This is the information
Deciduous section.
that Kate did not know.
Yeah, what's nestled?
That was very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
The grasses, for lack of a better term.
I don't understand.
These mutant grasses built in, utilizing the trees almost as part of the structures. There is something like one hesitates to utilize the anachronistic term, but something like a spa.
What?
Something like a day spa. Stones stacked upon stones, tastefully,
It's like a day spa.
right? Natural materials.
Big pile of stones. I'm like, this is a
Yeah.
spa right here.
Every time I go to the quarry, I'm like, spa.
Wait, you ever seen a day spa? Yeah. I mean, imagine a dark day spa. You mean a night spa?
I like that you were trying to get that out so because it's so preposterous.
I do love the grotto.
Okay,
though.
sorry. Rocks on rocks on rocks.
Night spa.
Night spa.
Spa nights.
Exactly. Now, but we're talking about a situation where this is like, it's expensive. Like you would go to this one precisely because it looks like a person didn't build it, right? That's the draw. Is that this is a natural realm.
Oh, this is a naturally
There's a little
occurring
spring.
spa.
Yeah, except you're like, oh wow.
Little waterfalls.
Exactly. Reclaimed barn wood.
Essential oils in the water. Yeah. So that you get the
No.
sense.
There is a scene. Obviously, for the podcast, there is a scene that looks like it might have been an apothecary assortment, pestles left mid squish. You know what I mean? Herbs, lichens.
For the podcast, why did you just say for the podcast before you started describing?
It's just too fun to say. It's too fun
For
to
the
say.
podcast and for the live stream.
Yes, also for every person. And for Josh and Alyssa. We want to welcome them, of course, into it. But imagine that in the modern era, this would be this sort of demonic crucible you might make a custom face scrub with, right?
Riverbud.
Sinister poultice.
And it appears to have been abandoned, and with swiftness. Things are absolutely cattywampus, but still somehow in a way that seems intentional. The whole context invites one to relax in a place of nominal natural order. And everywhere, steam billowing up from natural springs. just creeping up and then themselves surrounded by these rigid grasses.
Upon seeing this, Prism jumps down from Yitzbin immediately, fucking drops her coat, and just goes like, "Oh my god, thank you," and just starts going over to the pools, completely disrobes, and she's like, "This is how they do it at the spa in Neverwinter," and just like starts getting in one of the pools, just completely fucking like, "Okay,
Full nude.
oh, you wouldn't go in with a suit, please," just completely like.
I want you to know that this, by the way, was like a combat exit. Yitzbin has not slowed down.
That's fine.
I want to imagine we can still kind of see the dragon, too.
You drop off, roll, stand up nude.
100%. It's just like, I am not continuing to go. We're safe now. That was very stressful.
No, this is what I'm imagining, is that this is how you want to spin it later. But what happened was you were thrown from the horse.
100%.
All of
Not
your
a horse.
clothes were
Not a fucking
destroyed
horse.
in this awful roll down a rocky hill, and you landed in a puddle. And then you're just like, no, I'm going to tell him.
I'm sorry, I thought we slowed down.
I live here now.
I thought you had said we slowed. You spent all that time describing this spa just for us to run through?
Blast through.
Yitzbin doesn't know the appeal of a hot spring.
Exactly. So as you go by, Prism's like, look, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die at the day spa.
Like, I do feel like we haven't put enough distance between us and the dragon. This is like running from Jason in Friday the 13th,
Yeah,
and it's
for
like,
sure.
well, we got a block away. We're
But
good.
I love
going.
this.
Yeah, I know.
This is very Prism.
Yeah, I know.
Say, fine, it's a...
No, I like it.
It's
It's just like, we can still hear the dragon. We can still, yeah.
You're still running because also you haven't seen the silent image, so we need to bring you up to speed and
She's already at speed, that's the problem.
bring you down,
down
from
from
speed.
speed.
Yeah. No, wait. The dragon will be distracted. Prism has cast an illusion that you have failed to run accurately, and you are weak on the ground. Oh, I've broken my hoof. Oh no. I will race no more. And the dragon will chase after this. It will not look for us here. We can hide here. Also, is a cold weather dragon would not enjoy a heated natural spring.
I am examining all of my hooves and I find no injury. This is terrible lies, rumors spread about Yitzbin attendees dexterity.
You look and I have taken the half crumbled. There's a mask on already. There was like things sliced up to go in the mask. She has made like an herbal drink for herself.
Incredible.
Yeah, the hair's like piled on top. And she's like, this is how I want to go. That is surrounded by fans who eventually tear me apart from their love for me. It's uncontrollable, but this is great too.
They get bewitched by it, and you can't blame them.
Is cold and hot.
Is this off the road a ways, or is this like the road?
This is not the road proper. This is like sort of on the way back to that. I mean, if you were to
So we
like
sort
look
of
at it on the
angled through.
exactly, it's like I suspect some calculation of the draconic fear zone caused you to perhaps move in a way that was not roadworthy.
Okay, yeah. We wait here. If the dragon flies overhead, we know. We find out. I keep watch.
I gotta imagine we can.
I watch from
see it.
the ramp.
The rump.
Oh my God. Service. Hello. I have applied all my own treatments. Where are the hot rocks?
Still,
I think
You're the-
everyone who worked here is dead.
you're
They're
the
going to be.
only one.
If not, then you
Kill him on yelp.
kill him on you.
You're the only one who is not busy right now. We must warn the people here.
There's. All right. Well, I look around then.
Yeah.
Is there anyone?
No, I mean it looks like people left fast.
Yeah.
Like because they would have stored up some of this stuff. I mean you would think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do a cursory search. Yeah, and there's no one there. I go, no, they left. Because there's a dragon, like, 50 feet away.
Why'd they leave? Is there any literature? See
Any pamphlets?
Yeah. Sure.
No.
A
Menu.
note.
What's the
No,
program?
there's many. There's not a menu of services, but what you find, this is not a top tier establishment. So, still, what you find is as you go in is you find a few additional crocs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, it's
For the shower.
It's fine in the water.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're gonna need them.
Yeah, exactly. They got like the special pins on there. It's like UW or whatever. Dogs or cats. I don't actually know which one it is. I don't know which one is a dog and which one is a cat.
We can go over it later.
Yeah. Okay. Table talk.
Sure.
But inside there you see various seeds, herbs, and spices up on shelves.
Okay, so this is like
A couple of which have been turned out. And then at the sort of on the ground, give me a. Let's see. What would be the right roll here?
medicine.
Pizza.
Medicine would actually be good.
I need some, yeah. Go get it.
Well, not that great. 6. Wait, there was another die in the tray.
There's a.
There was no influence.
It was heavy.
It was spiritually jacked.
It was heavy.
It didn't feel good.
We all know this. So
There was
I'm just
a
gonna
bunch-
roll again.
Oh my god.
Hey! See? You see? You see?
I have this effect.
23.
You wasted it.
You go in there. There's a bunch of shit on the floor.
Okay.
Wow, I saw it all.
There's a bunch of shit on the floor, and then you bring your birdie claw. You
Technical term.
Bend it up.
Dumb it down for me. Come on.
You bend
Jerry,
it
these
up.
vocabulary words.
Yeah, come on. I can't keep up.
You bend it up at the knee, standing on one leg.
Parrot.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like it's sort of broken and scattered on the floor. I mean, like I say, the place appears to have been left in a hurry, but you don't think that they left these. Like these, what you have on the floor and like on your feet is not the stuff that they had in the containers. This is actually something separate. You think it might be? It looked like an eggshell.
Okay. So there's, is it just a shell or is it like a shell and goo?
No, it's dry.
Okay. Like viscera, like something
No,
hatched.
not that you can see inside there.
Well, that's disconcerting. I pick up the pieces of the eggshell, and then I sob openly, because this is the most terrible thing that I could think of.
Birth.
This
Be born into this world.
is it this
things
time?
I've seen?
Yeah. Oh, the next generation is going to pay. And then I scoop up the shell pieces, and then I bring them out to everyone.
How big is this egg?
Yeah, how many?
Well, it's
what
a
is-
matter-
What am I approximating from the pieces?
I mean, it could be. It's hard to know how many eggs this
I know.
results in.
Well, I start putting them together. I'll figure this out.
It's like a little puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jigsaw.
hold on, dude. This is actually fucking.
That's awesome.
It's
Yeah.
awesome and ridiculous.
Still is
but it's
a
still-
bird.
he's a
He'd be good at this.
he's a bird, but he's also like a kid.
This is a Unix system.
So you have found your hobby. Like
Yeah.
you have found something to do here.
Puzzles. Jigsaw puzzles.
Puzzling.
Yeah.
Got my puzzling pants
Me and the
on.
sword. It's like nudging pieces into place, too.
It's scraping.
Yeah.
Like white hot arcs of electricity peeling off the tip as it scoots a tiny piece of egg toward you. You are in here constructing eggs. What are you doing while this happens?
Absolutely nothing. Watching the eggs getting constructed.
Not helping, but just watching.
No, I'm.
No, I'm actually pointing my rump
in the
wherever
window?
you guide me. For all intents and purposes, that's the front of my body now.
Yeah, and I'm going like
Yeah.
just side to side. And I'm like, sorry, A little left.
It's working though.
It's still.
Please do not apologize.
You're-
Excellent
you're
communication
responding.
method, actually. Yeah, anytime you tap with your elbows or whatever, because I assume you got this
Yeah,
pose going
that's
on.
where
So,
I'm at.
and then I will
Right
shuffle
down
a bit
the
way.
rifling of that cleft.
Yes. Yeah.
Like an additional iron sight.
I don't have butt cheeks on the top.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But I like the idea that the clicks still work.
Yeah.
Because it's like the idea that the people who train and ride and live with horses, they got this from centaurs.
Oh yeah, that tracks.
Like, it's actually like, this is the centaur right and left
yeah,
are sounds.
it's in the language.
And they're like, horses maybe works for them? I don't know. We can teach them.
Yeah, but how dense is the weather? Like, is it still thick, white, thick?
Yes, I am.
Can't see anything.
Is it Ryan Hartman?
It's still white and thick. Yeah, he is.
No,
Yeah.
EP, obviously dropping this summer, thick white.
Yep.
It's ready to go. It's just like I want to laugh, but also I don't want to laugh. Now, so you've been able to build 2.5
Bears.
bears, 2.5 young men, eggs, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
So you're just like like crisscross applesauce,
Yeah.
putting them together, and so
And so how big are they?
It's really cute.
how big are they?
Yeah, like
They're maybe like a medium-sized
Okay, kind of sizable there.
watermelon.
Above the DM screen for me.
Oh,
Oh,
for the podcast, they're about medium-sized
Yeah, watermelon, yeah,
Let's
big.
see,
It's kind of big.
Ostrich.
Yeah, maybe twice as big. Twice
Like
as
a
big
foot,
as an
foot and a half?
ostrich egg. Yeah, it's
your
substantial.
nature?
Yeah, you seen these before?
Are you naughty by it?
I mean, yeah. So I've reconstructed this egg. Do I recognize this egg?
Yeah, it's sort of, it has
Or do I roll to recognize it?
I know that you love to roll. You're welcome to roll if you want to.
I got a 20.
It's, but
And then I ended up doing jigsaw puzzles
No, I'm
with it.
saying go ahead and roll,
right.
just for
What
fun.
am I going to
Just-
get with this 20?
You enjoy it, jack shit. But I
Yeah.
know that it's something that you enjoy, and so you might as well. Hey, see, that's really good.
Am I doing this with nature?
Sorry, I was throwing a dice in there in case it was
Bad,
bad.
so I
to
can
say that
reroll.
it was
Right,
fucked
right.
up.
Yeah.
No, but it was good. So that one was too small. That's the rule.
It's a rare.
16.
Yeah. It's a rare, medicinal.
A medicinal egg.
Yeah. Well, the shell.
Okay.
Because it tends to be secured from the far north, where they tend to keep and need it, because at the the ragged edge of society, their local medicines need to stay for the most part. It extracts a dear price elsewhere.
Okay. So they sell it to deer?
Yes, exactly, exclusively.
They sell it in the forest.
I
That's
rolled
interesting.
so hard that it hurt in my head.
I got a headache. I got a headache.
There's like deer people.
Basically, you got a headache because of who Ryan is. And yeah.
Who among us hasn't?
Now, so you obviously
First in line.
the staff here, when you find their artisanal comment box, you are going to put something on a strip of birch bark, and you're going to put it in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, please. I'm writing a song that's a Yelp review of this place.
You're gonna like spread the rumors of how bad this day spa is through the art of song.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Even they'll be singing it.
even they'll be singing. It'll be so catchy. Every time they hear it on the radio, they'll know it's about them.
The next of kin will read this.
I like the idea of a bard that's just like singing dunks on establishments.
Not normally my forte, but in this case, there has been no one. I've done my whole soak. So actually, yeah, I was thinking at this point, I'm just upset.
Yeah.
And I'm like wiping everything off my face or whatever, and I'm like, that face mask was on for too long, and now my skin is dehydrated. I'm gonna break out, and that is the fault of the staff. I was here unattended, using ingredients I was unfamiliar with, and so I get out. I start putting my clothes back
I
on.
was here unattended. Yes. Using ingredients I don't know.
Yes. And I'm like writing that down in my little songbook. I'm like, so good. So good.
I broke into this place.
I went to the middle of a forest, I stuck my hand in a tree, I put what I found on my face, and it hurt, and I don't like this.
This is the I found a sandwich in one of your parks and I ate it and then I got sick and I want you to pay for it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you stand up.
Yeah, and I'm like wrapping myself in my winter DLC outfit
Yeah.
now, just like being like, the audacity of these people. We need to find them. We need to know.
That's the new mission.
Are you talking to anyone in particular, or like, are you looking at anyone?
I'm always not talking to anyone, but also I want to address
everyone.
everyone.
Okay. So in the
nation.
once you start rambling, you have
What am I raving?
you have Yitzbin's entire attention. So like the rump is still being adjusted, but like the face is tracking on you, and like as you're going off, there's this moment where Yitzbin's like, Miss Prism, I could not hear because you are such beautiful color. You glow. You radiate. Incredible.
Oh my god. I like as I'm getting like completely worked up, it's like immediately you see like what was like a bubbling red where it like looks like maybe she like had a blush from being in the hot bath. As soon as you say that, it's like it like washes away like immediately whatever the color was that she might have even liked, which is not true, is gone and she's just like, oh my god, you're too sweet. You're too sweet.
Is Prism's default pink?
It's like pink or yellow or just like, you know, just like a nice little blush.
Like a sunshiny color?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, so she just like kind of like goes back to normal and she's like, oh, it's been my most trusted ally. I can always count on you to make me laugh. These dark times when the spa's barely open.
Even then.
Even then, you're here for me.
Yeah, exactly. Even there.
Glad to be here with you at the end of all things. I grab your human hands and I go, I promise, no matter how big I get, I'll never remember the people. I mean, I will totally remember the people that helped got me my start, and you are one of them, babe. You keep shining.
And I promise, no matter how big I get.
Oh, it's an oath.
Yes.
I will lift you up on eagle wing anytime you need me, no matter how light and feathery you are.
Oh my God. That's beautiful. That could be a song. That's why I said it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did not mean to steal material.
Legally speaking.
Do not steal. But you can see it's like, even as this is happening, it's like the sloth and vile incompetence of the staff is now just completely on display. Now that you've gotten back out, you've removed these bioweapons from your skin, and you can see that the stones that should have been placed at various, locations on your body during a massage, you can see that they're here, just sort of situated in the bottom of this pool.
In the bottom of the pool?
Yeah, they're just like laying in there.
Well, this is just not hygienic. Who knows been in and out of this? Everybody just have the stones all over them. I'm gonna be like, well, I'm just gonna reach in and grab 2 of them.
Absolutely. And that
Myself a little.
that shifting water sort of creates a strange lens through which to view the base of the pool. And so reaching down, they're quite a bit larger than they looked from the surface.
Oh, I guess just grab 1.
Still, you're trying to remember the name of the creature whose eggs these are. And it starts with it's a nonsense, like it takes you several minutes of while you're trying to build the last one. The third one doesn't have the right pieces to get all the way there. Eventually, you have to give up on the third one, but that's when it occurs to you. They're called remoras.
Oops.
They're called Jason Mraz.
Oh no.
Now I'm in.
Now I'm in. But we will investigate the ramifications of Jason Mraz.
Merazification.
Trying to get there. Yeah.
I got you.
Thank you.
The remarazifications of
Mr.
these
A to
eggs.
Z?
Mr. I'm yours.
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
On our next game. Don't go nowhere. Of course, next up, we've got Table Talk. We'll see you then.